name's Nick Cox. I'm the managing partner of Velocity Ventures, and today we're here with Annie Vu from Tubudd in our Founders Unplugged series, where we talk to startups who are facing the COVID crisis head on and who have done some really interesting stuff to deal with the situations they face in their business. So welcome to this episode of Founders Unplugged, Annie.
Hi, Nicholas. Thank you for having me on the show today. Really my pleasure to be here today.
Great to have you with us. So what we'll do during this session is we'll have a little bit of Q&A. And Annie, if I could start off by asking you to give us just a quick introduction to your business and tell us what have you done to overcome some of the challenges that COVID's presented?
Sure. Tubudd stands for Tour Buddy. It is an innovative platform where we connect travelers to local buddies. So that is our core services for so long. Obviously, COVID hits and people stop traveling for a while, at least from countries to countries. So it's very sudden. I don't know about in the world, but in Vietnam it's quite sudden. It stops. So we were trying to stop looking at finding new customers, but start looking at what our current customers actually need now. And what they need now is not a tool for them to travel, but a tool for them to maintain their stay safely and still doing business or still be able to enjoy whatever they are and wherever they are. So a lot of us travelers are actually stuck in Vietnam, and obviously Vietnam was one of the safest places. Is still one of the safest places. So a lot of expats, so travelers, business travelers, plan to stay, and then therefore they have different demands while they kind of stuck in a situation. They wanted to have somebody who would take them to the hospital, be able to explain to the Vietnamese hospital what they feels like, and they want to be able to communicate online with the Vietnamese local partners, and they also reduce all of their traveling outside and want to extend the visa inside Vietnam. So while we're looking at those demands, we started getting into those services that actually help them to be able to stay in Vietnam safely. And that's what we did. So that's why we pivoted Tubudd into services that for expats or travelers who are stuck in Vietnam that will be able to buy those services and help them while they're here.
That's a fantastic story, Annie. Thank you for sharing that. And so how did you reach this slightly different audience?
Yeah, it is a slightly different audience, but at the same time, they kind of started from the same route, which is inbound travelers. And loads of them actually have expats friends. So then we getting into expat community. Each country, I believe that there's an expat communities. The expat, obviously, they experience different things in a different country. They're not gonna be on their own. They always stick to other expats to see, to learn, to have questions. So while we getting into that market, getting into that community, it's just so easy for us to have about 100 new customers per month. And as soon as that we establish that we'll be able to help them with the best price that we could get, and we'll be able to help them with the best knowledge, and we're trying to be transparent with them in every step of the way, which is quite different from how Vietnamese local companies work. Then that's where we get the trust from. And even though we're quite new in this market, we're quite new in Vietnam in the last 1-2 years, but they still put the trust in us because they believe that they can get a lot of outcome from us, a lot of information, and a lot of help from us. And so far, we have 90% of returning customers month on month from February until now. And also we have a lot of people that referrals to other new customers every month as well. So that's great news for us.
So Annie, how have you arrived at a pricing for this new product?
That's a great question. So at the beginning, what we did was to really understand the demand of the people and their situation. And obviously when COVID started to hit Vietnam, all of the people were saving for cash and they didn't have much cash to lose. So we minimize our profit. We downsize our startup. We didn't have to pay rent. We didn't have to pay most of the salary. So we minimize all the profit that we've got from like 2%, 5% for the sales. So then we can really save up and we really help our customers. And obviously that is one of the ways that help the customer to find us quicker. So during the time, obviously our trust in them, we gain our trust in them, and that's when we could be really confident to raise our profit a little bit more over the months.
Thank you, Annie. That's been great, and I really appreciate you taking the time to join us on Founders Unplugged today. It's been great to catch up with you again. Congratulations on your pivot and for finding that innovation amongst the challenges. And we look forward to keeping in touch with you.
Thank you so much, Nicholas.
Yes.
Thank you, Ashley, for having me today.
Okay, thanks everyone.